And we back. Alright, let's jump into another game. We are the Ranger with the Vineweave Basket. Your healing is amplified by 10% plus 5% per nature item inside. Rounds 1 to 10. Sale chances increased by 20%. We'll start with shell. We've already got a pan, which is kind of nice. I guess we get loads of food because it's all nature items. Let's roll past this. Let's grab a banana. I wouldn't mind a bow. It's not very good damage, mind you, but let's do it. We grab a bow. We grab a walrus tusk, and then we could do something where we go tusk piercer, tusk poker, and claws of attack, maybe. Alright, so let's put this here. Let's put pan there. Let's put you here. You go there. You go there. You go there. Do we want to make this first? You are a nature item, so you could technically live there. You could go there. Are you a nature item? You are a nature item. You can go there. So we've got 4 things in the bag, giving us a 20% bonus to our healing. Well, 30% if you count the base 10%. Stars fire on the side. Tusk poker is being made. I think that's the way we're going to play it. Tusk poker. We'll look at what you do next turn. Let's send it. You've got the Ranger bag, which means everything's got a crit chance. You gain even more crit chance for each luck you have. But our pan has melted you. Let's take the win. We now have a tusk poker. Are you a nature item? You are a nature item. You gain some extra healing. Okay. So, tusk poker. What do you deal? You do 50% chance on hit to gain a spike, which is a very nice. We'll grab the bag space. I think we are going to grab a rock for 1 because it does give us 5% more healing. We could also grab a sand for 2, but it's not on sale. The piggy bank is on sale, so we'll grab a piggy bank. We'll roll. Whetstone, don't think we need. I don't think you want loads of tusk pokers, so I'm not going to grab another bow. We will grab some more bag space though, so we've got plenty of bags going into the next round. We want luck, we want shell, we probably don't need more bag space, but I kind of want it. And we also do want another walrus tusk. At least 1 more for claws of attack, possibly 2 for a tusk piercer. Although this uses a spike, so maybe we don't want that. Oh, maybe we should have got another small bow and made another tusk poker. Misplay. Okay, never mind. We'll keep the shell, we'll keep the luck, bag space, and the walrus tusk. We can probably drop the bag space for now, because we are going to find more. You touch the stone, you don't touch anything, you're fine where you are. You can go down there, send this one. We are lacking some healing right now. We only have the 1 banana. You've got 3 stones, a bit of debuff cleanse, a healing potion, 2 swords. You're going to run into stamina problems, and then we should hopefully win. Because we won't run into stamina problems, because we have a banana. I do like False Life. Girl Power is also really good, because we gain Rejuvenation or Empower, which deals more damage to everything. I think we're going to go Girl Power here. It only hits 1 thing. That kind of sucks. We're going to do it anyway. We don't care about Wolf Badge to get Berserker items, so that's not interested. We probably need to move you up here. Nope, that's not going to work. Unless... Nope, that's not going to work. Unless we do that and that. You still hit the 1 item you need to hit. That's fine. We've got a stone. You can go there. We grab the luck. Can go there. We grab the walrus tusk. Can go there. Stone can get sold. We grab another shell. Alright, we need a little bow. I'm tempted to grab another piggy bank. No, we don't grab another piggy bank. We roll. Another banana is very good. I would like another banana. So... not sure how we do that exactly. You 2 go up. Banana goes in. You can get spun around. You can go there. Tusk poker doesn't need to go in this bag, I guess. The pan doesn't need to go in that bag. So pan can go there. Tusk poker goes there. Banana can go... It doesn't want to take up 2 spots. That's kind of annoying. How do we do that? I mean, technically we could do that and that, but then we still lose a spot. You also want to go in this bag, but we don't want to cost 2 slots. Just so we sell the piggy bank? Yeah, let's sell piggy bank. Let's now put fanny pack up on this side and put a banana here. You can swing up here. Better yet, like that maybe? Doesn't really work. I was going to put garlic here, another banana in here, but it could go like that for a second. You could go there, you could go there. We still lose 2 spots. So not ideal. Unless we banana like so. Tusk poker is not really going to fit. We do that, we do that. You both go there, you go across, so pan can go like that, tusk poker goes in, right? So now we have 8 of the possible 9 slots. You still hit both the 2 class items, like so. You're also in a fanny pack, even better. You're 1 gold. We should probably buy this, but I'm not going to. We're going to roll instead. Another shell, another bow. I don't think we want more than 2 shellies if we get more shells. So I think we're going to sit pretty with 2. We've gained another bow to gain another tusk poker. Now we just need 1 more walrus tusk and gloves of haste. And then we just need to flesh out the rest of what we're doing. Amulet of feasting and a spear, you might win. Because your healing's going to be a lot quicker than ours, even though we have 50% more healing. No, I think we're winning. Yeah, it looks like we're going to win. Maybe. Yeah! Okay, easy game. So I think we buy the bow, we put it here. That's going to make a tusk poker. This isn't a nature item yet, so it doesn't need to go in that bag yet, as we can see. We could also now buy more bag space and get the armor in, although we can't afford the armor. So I guess the star goes back in, we buy bag space for 4. Doesn't matter where you live, you can live there. We roll once or twice. There's the gloves of haste. Do we not make the tusk poker then? I'm actually going to say we don't make that because I'd rather make the gloves of haste first for claws of attack. Yeah, I'd rather claws of attack and sell the pan. What's damage on this? 4 to 5. You are 5 to 6. You're also not hitting any food, I've just realised. So you probably want to come down 1. You probably want to go there instead. Or like that maybe? And then the bow can go in there. I'm going to say that's probably better, so this gains an extra 2 damage. It's not in a fanny pack, but it is going to hit harder. And I'm also going to lock the next banana as well, because we're not going to have stamina problems per se, but we are going to have a bit of stamina problems. Both the garlics are being hit by your smelly garlic, your pan's hitting 2 foods, you've got a boomerang stealing our buffs, and you've got max health with 20% more healing. You're only hitting the boomerang, that's probably a misplay. If that was hitting more weapons, you'd probably win. Although you are looking like you're winning. Oh, unfortunately, our spike count we didn't have enough spikes. They stole too many buffs off us, I think. Potion for Shally makes sense. Gloves of haste to make the walrus tusk also makes sense. We do that. Sorry, to make the claws of attack. We'll leave this on both the bows. That's okay. We need bag space and a fanny pack purchasing. This is where we spin you around. No, that was fine as it was, because we can just switch out a shell with the health pot. You can go anywhere. Unless we move you down 1. You go there, banana goes there, so you hit 3 foods. We'll lock you. We don't need any more shells. I'm pretty confident we've got enough shells. You hit the only 2 items you need to hit. You can hit 3, actually. So we do that instead. You now hit 3 things. Happy. Send. We are making claws of attack. Happy. We sell the pan next turn. I like the look of their bag. It is very nicely positioned. Although, isn't your 4 seconds faster? No, it's not. Oh. Them books would be really good if we could be a mage. If we could be a mage. Okay, you are a nature item, so you can go in the bag. You're not a nature item, so you don't need to be in the bag. So you want to be like this, overlapping two fanny packs. The bow wants to go up, so you hit the bow. The tusk poker also wants to go like that, so you hit the tusk poker. We're now using very high stamina. We sell the pan. I'm going to say you're fine to go up one. Shelly wants to hit this thing. You need to go there. You need to go there. Blueberries are also really good. They can hit there to hit 2 foods. It's also a nature item. Star can go anywhere, doesn't matter. You can spin around for the sake of spinning around. I would like a corrupted crystal. I would also like another fanny pack. You are hitting everything you need to hit, all 3 items. Perfect. I'm going to say, if we buy this, is this overkill? Do we need that crystal right now? Probably not. Probably not. Can we get Shelly in 2 fanny packs? Yes. If we buy this, spin you around, put you here, put you there. Yeah, okay. Shell can go back in the bag. That means we've got 8 of 9 slots available. You're also hitting Shelly, so you gain a bit more heal. You only hit girl power. Don't care about you right now. We're never going to be able to make 40 gold plus of value either. So I think we're going to buy the corrupted crystal and we're going to put it in backpack. So it deals fatigue damage every 4.3 seconds. We're going to roll past this stuff. I would like armor. So I think we're going to buy the armor. We could even turn it into corrupted armor. Start a battle, we gain 100 armor. Every 2.4 seconds, we cleanse 2 debuffs and inflict them on the opponent. The 8% chance for each dark item to protect debuffs from your opponent from being cleansed doesn't actually matter. Moon armor is probably going to be more beneficial to us. But we do have a corrupted crystal, and this is very good. Although we currently don't really have any mana items except blueberries. So yeah, I think corrupted armor is probably the play. We'll roll once because we don't need any of this. A flute might be good, actually. No, I don't think we care about a flute. Fanny pack is nice. How much gold? 12. We'll reserve the fanny pack. We'll reserve the holy armor. Thinking about it, we could also go Pestilence Flask to make Belladonna's Shade. Belladonna's Shade, I do like. 70% chance on hit to inflict 2 poison and a random debuff. Which I think is very nice. 0.4 stamina usage. It doesn't really fit the build. Because we do want lots of spikes. You're a 1 stamina cost a second to gain a spike. I don't think we care. We want to turn this into a tusk poker. So we have double the spike gains, 50% chance. And then we've also got claws of attack. Yeah, I'm going to say that's fine. We use the armor next turn. Let's send this. Ooh, double broom, loads of sand, Acer sand. You are just after some frosty snowballs. You're clearly going the snow stick build, in my opinion. Could be wrong. We have 10 blind on us. We've no way of removing blind other than Shelly. There's the big heal from Shelly, and we still won somehow. Not really sure why, but okay. Clover's good. We buy the armor. Can we fit the armor? We do currently have 6 bag slots available to us. We have more than 6 technically. I think we do that. We get the armor. We put the armor in, right? It doesn't have to touch. Oh, it needs to touch Shelly and the shell. So ideally, yeah. Let's reorganize bags real quick. We don't need to do too much though. Actually, saying that, we can take you out. We can put them back in. We can put Shelly back in. We can then put the 4-slotter in with a fanny pack there, so this goes a bit quicker, like so. It does take up a slot, but I'm going to say that is fine. You can go there, so you hit everything you need to hit. The only thing you're not hitting is a bow. The bow doesn't matter, it can go there, so now you hit the bow. We can put a banana there, a banana there. No, I don't want to take up 2 slots. You can live anywhere, it doesn't matter. You can go there, to be fair. Or better yet, like that. Something like that. What do we think? You're hitting both the light items, which means we start with 4 rejuvenation. We also want to turn it into a corrupted armor. I'm pretty sure we're doing that, so that's fine. That actually opens up a little bit of bag space for us. We've lost 2 slots in this bag. 3 slots in this bag actually because of the bow as well. I'm going to say that is fine for the time being. All the bananas go faster. Blueberry goes a bit quicker. Not all the bananas. This one doesn't go faster actually, saying that. We could... No, I think this is fine. I was going to say we could spin the banana around and put it here. And then do something else, like blueberries go up 1, this goes up 1 or something, or across 1, but I think that's fine. We keep the fanny pack reserved, we keep the luck reserved. I don't think we care about turning you into a Fortuna's Hope. So I'm going to say where we are right now is fine. We send. I think we get a skill next turn, right? Round 8? I think that's right. Weird bag of giving build. Lots of armor, though. Lots of armor. We're not gaining enough spikes. Are we going to lose to a weird bag? We've lost to a weird bag. Holy. Phoenix with no heat. Alright. That was hitting for 19 to 24 damage with a 4 in power, however. I forget this is a weapon, to be honest. Alright. So, we've now got corrupted armor. You now turn light items to dark, so you're still hitting 2 things. You don't need to hit things, we don't really debuff. We either go Pathfinder. We're not inflicting poison because we didn't make the poison bow. When they reach 18 poison, they do take 25% more damage though, and every spike gained, we inflict 2 poison. We are gaining some spikes, so that could still work. Lifebinder is really good. We gain 2 mana and 1 rejuvenation for each light item at the start of battle. Every 5 mana we use, we heal for 15 and cleanse 2 debuffs. We're not really using mana right now, which kind of sucks. Or we could go Mega Clover. I do like Mega Clover. Sale chances increase by 5%. That's obviously things when they're on sale. As we can see, the Hunter is on sale. Chance to find treasure items is increased by 20%, but we don't have an additional plus treasure items. So we'd only be able to gain 1 treasure item still. Shop entered, we generate 2 lucky clovers, 15 luck reached, we gain 22 random other buffs. I'm going to say we don't need this. If anything, I'm leaning towards Pathfinder, and I'm leaning towards Hunter. Weapons deal plus 50% critical damage, they remove 15 armor on a crit. Item activates, we have a 45% chance to gain luck. Unfortunately, we are not using the Ranger bag, so we don't really need luck because it doesn't really do anything for us currently, unless we get an Acorn Collar, in which case luck then becomes crit chance. So this could still work. We could put it right here to activate as many things as possible, or maybe up there somewhere, or maybe even up here. We could do something with that. Beastmaster is also good. Every 4 seconds we gain 2 random buffs and make food trigger 25% faster, up to 100%. All of our pets have a 20% chance to activate twice. That is Shelly currently. And Friends of the Forest are offered in the shop, which means we could make squirrel archers. I am a big fan of squirrel archers. I'm gonna say, do you gain spikes? No. The only thing that's giving us spikes right now is Tusk Poker. So we would need to do, what, 9 spikes? And then they'll take 25% more damage. That's quite a duration. to gain some spikes, especially when we only have a 50% chance to gain a spike. We could go Beastmaster. Let's go Beastmaster. Okay. So you want to be sort of in and out of this bag. We need bag space. Let's grab the fanny pack. Let's fanny pack here. Let's move you... I don't know where we're moving you to. Like there, maybe? Maybe here? Probably better just to be hanging out of the bag. You need to hit the Lucky Clover, I've just realised. So Lucky Clover probably wants to go there. So you hit everything possible that you need to hit. You also need to hit Bag of Treats. If we put it there, you do hit the Bag of Treats. Probably better to go there instead so it hits more food. But I'm going to leave it there, I think. We can put you here. And we can put a banana there. We can move you across one, banana there. Isn't working as well as I was hoping it was going to work. Unless we just don't put that in the bag and we do something like this instead. Ooh, we've got 2 spots, not 3. My bad. We've lost 2 spaces of the 9 slot. I'm going to be fine with that. We also do have the shop to buy a bag space, so let's buy another Lucky Clover to start with. Do we want more Lucky Clovers? What do you do? We don't really need Lucky Clovers. We don't really need a look at this point. I don't think we need this. I don't know why I reserved it, to be completely honest. You have a chance to trigger twice because you are a pet. So going like there would be really good, or even like here. Or even better yet, like that. I don't know. We could get this for 6. It's kind of expensive. I'm going to roll past it for now. We need bag space. There's another Walrus Tusk, which is huge. So we spin you around with you. I mean, it's not a nature item, so better yet, we do that. Do you still hit the bow? You no longer hit the bow. You also no longer hit the treat bag. Or the thingy-majiggy of treats going here. That is unfortunate. We'll figure that out in a second. Let's roll a few more times. There's the acorn collar we need, and there's another fanny pack. So I think we double fanny like so. You go back into where you were. We can now put you here. We're going to lose so much value if we do this. But I kind of feel like that's what we do. You need to be touched by this. So you come out, you go in, you go back in. We have another space for a nature item, but currently we don't have a nature item available to us. You probably want to do something different. I'm not sure where though. I'm not sure where we get that in. Walrus Tusk can go up, you can go there, so you hit 3 things, you're just not hitting the 4th thing that you can. We could also move this across. No, I think it's fine hitting 3, we put the star back in, I think that's okay. Acorn collar next turn, I think we also want the box of riches. And we're going to roll once, just to see what we get. Bag space, and blueberries, we send. Ooh, interesting. That's a strange bag. That's a very strange bag. I hope we don't lose to this weird bag. They are going to reincarnate though, and have immunity for a few seconds. Or a second, is it? 1.3 seconds, once. Big heal off Shelly. We take it. Very strange bag. Okay. So... first thing is first. We want the acorn collar. That has to hit all 3 weapons, so we are going to have to reorganize bags. We also probably want... out of these items, I mean, technically, we've got everything in. We have 2 bag slots available. So we could now just buy this and put it here. Jobs are good, and we keep these 3 locked down. Let's reorganize bags. Right then. Right then. So we want to put all 4 fanny packs like so, I think. Claws of attack go like that. You go here. You go here. Acorn collar wastes a fanny pack slot. That means all 3 weapons are getting crit chance for luck. Now we need luck. Lol. We've got 1 item in this bag off the bat, which is fine. We could also fanny pack here. So you go in 3 fanny packs. Shell can go here. It's not going in this bag, but that's okay because we're going to put Shelly here. So again, this hits 2 things, the only 2 things it can hit, and you're both in there. What do you need to hit? You need to hit the bow, the acorn collar. So you can technically go there, right on the list. The lisp, the lip. Lol. This wants to hit as much food as possible. I'm going to say it's kind of okay to hit 2 spots. It also gets hit by the girl power. Absolutely fine. Bananas are going to be a pain to get in. Unless we move you back 1, which is okay. We put that there. Star goes up here. Done. Blueberries want to go in here somewhere. Like so. Garlic can go there. You need to hit a lucky clover, so you go there. Bananas both want to touch this thing. Ew, you're not going to touch this thing. Unless you move that bag up 1. Nailed it. You go there. Alright. So bags are done. Girl power hits everything it can. It can only hit 4 things currently. It's hitting all 4 things. It's distinct items, so it doesn't need to hit this tusk poker. Obviously it's lit up, but when we hit the other tusk poker, this one is no longer lit up. So you're hitting everything you need to hit. Perfect. Tusk poker, double fanny pack, it's going to go fast. You're in 1 fanny pack, but you're also in the Vineweave Basket, so it's giving us 5% healing. Perfect. Acorn collar's hitting all 3 weapons, so they're all going to gain 5% crit chance per luck we gain. Perfect. Corrupted armor hitting both the light items that have now turned dark. Perfect. Shelly can go there because you're not a light item. That was a misplay, so you're now getting an extra 3 heal. Fine. This is hitting all food, so all food after 4 triggers will go 100% faster because it goes 25% faster each time this bolt triggers, up to 100%. Perfect. And all the food is mainly hitting other food except these 2 bananas, but that's okay. We are using 1.1 stamina per second, 0.3 a second, 0.4, 0.4. But this attacks faster for every spike, and we've got a 50% chance on both the bows to gain a spike every hit, which means this will eventually ramp in attack speed, using more stamina, which means we are going to have a stamina problem, but we've got 3 bananas that give us a stamina, so we ain't going to have a problem. The blueberries, when we buy them, are probably going to go here, and then this needs to live here, because unfortunately it doesn't have a star above it. Yes, that is going to be how it plays out. We've got a 4 slot reserve, we've got a fanny pack reserve, we've got blueberries reserved. Let's go! Magic Torch with a Hungry Blade and a Water Elemental, not to mention Kappa Discomfort, so we only have a 15% heal amplification because that has removed 30% of our healing. We have a lot of healing, but they have a lot of damage. Shelly's just saved us. Can we get another little save? 5 health. That sucks. Close game. Close game. Interesting. Don't know if we need that. Shielded. Armors trigger 60% faster. That would make you trigger 60% faster, which is kind of nice. It means any debuffs we get, we inflict on them. Kind of nice. Thornburst. Oh, this gives us spikes. We buy this. No questions asked. We have a better weapon now, Fancy Fencing Rapier. On hit, we use 3 luck to gain 3 damage, and on a miss, we gain 3 luck. I don't think we need this, so I ain't gonna put it in the bag. Do you get touched by girl power? No, you don't, so you can literally live anywhere. We'll put you here for now. And we've got a pink gem. Amethyst, pink gems, reduce the opponent's healing by 12% in armor and other sockets. We want as many of them as possible, so that's perfect. We'll buy the force sladder, we'll put it here. We'll buy the blueberries, put you here, and this can go here. So you still hit 4 things. The only 4 things. Ideal. We need to get a fanny pack in. I think the obvious thing we do here... I mean, I don't really care about the armor going faster. I would like Shelly to be in a fanny pack, but we can't put it here because we can't make the map or the bags move any other direction. Unless we spin everything around. And then we can buy you, put you here, armor goes back in, Shelly moves up, you go there. Perfect, star goes here. Okay, let's roll a few times, let's see what we get. A carrot is massive. Massive! Where would we get the carrot in? We also have blueberries, which is also kind of important. I think it's safe for us to take that banana out and put a carrot in there. How important are you touching that one item? I would like to put this here and put the banana in here. So all food touches more things. You now no longer hit the clover, which means you're back on 4 things as opposed to 5. And I don't see where we can put the clover for it to be beneficial for us. Unless we put that banana like so, that banana like so. Clover goes in here. And blueberries just go at the back, doing nothing. Although we do want the blueberries to be hit and go 100% faster. Because that is going to give us more luck when we hit 10. We're also going to buy these. We're also going to buy this. So now we have an additional 10% healing. Star can go in anywhere. We have no gold to reroll. I don't care about the impractically large grey sword. Whilst we have at least 5 stamina, empower, sorry. It decreases the stamina usage to 2 and cooldown to 2. You are giving us empower. We don't gain rejuvenation from anywhere else though, so it's very risky. And I think we're fine where we are. Hammer, a bit late in the game for that now. Let's send it. We do have Thorn Burst, which could have worked with the hammer, but I think it's fine. Double Axe should absolutely melt me. So let's see how well our stun, our spike gain goes. No, we're getting melted. Yep, okay. Okay, let's come off that game. Okay. Green gem we don't really care about. We don't really need it. I guess that on the claws of attack going quite fast gives us a chance to inflict some poison. Mana Orb. Don't think we need you. What do you do to an acorn collar? You have a 5% chance for each luck to gain 3 mana on hit. Don't think we care. We're not really using mana. We do start at 100 armor, but I don't think that's going to give the lamp enough time to ramp. It does give us spikes, though. Is this where we want a lamp? Luck's important. Spikes are important. It's not going to give us mana because we've got 3 blueberries giving us mana. Eventually then giving us luck, so this is just going to give us spikes. We don't have any armor gain other than a garlic and this armor, but by the time this has hit 7 of every buff, it's probably not going to have the resources to then give us the plus 27 damage, but I would like that on the claws of attack. So we'd also need this bag or another 4 slar to go here. I also wouldn't mind the heart container for more rejuvenation. So this just gives us empower. All 3 good items. We don't care about Mana Orb right now, although having more mana is never a bad thing. Customer card we don't care about. How would we fit this in? We wouldn't. We wouldn't fit it in. So is this where now we move Shelly, we bring you up one, we put Shelly here, we put this here, we buy the lamp and put you here in 2 fanny packs. We've got a star. Don't really care about the star, to be completely honest. We don't have a treasure item. We've not seen a treasure item. Minus 5% stamina on the weapons. It's okay. It's not massive. Yeah, okay. You don't hit the lamp either, that's fine. I'm going to say this is looking okay. We'll keep the heart container. We'll keep the stamina sack. Don't know if that needs... No, it's a godly accessory. It's a nothing. This is a distinct class item. This isn't a class item. It's just a random godly item. So yeah, we send. Okay. Oh, they've got a doom cap. That basically counters our entire build currently, which is great. We are shredding some of our debuffs every 1.8 something of a seconds and giving it to them. I don't think we survive. We did survive. Happy days. We did gain enough luck, enough spikes, enough mana to give this a lot more damage. But again, as I said, we don't have any armor. So this didn't give us the plus 27 damage. It did give us a bunch of spikes, which means our weapon's triggering every 0.83 seconds. Not the worst. We almost lost. We had 5% heal amplification, even after this had triggered a few times. They also had a corrupted crystal. Steel goo, buffing both the thorn whip and the ruby whelp. They had no stamina problems, apparently. Oh, of course, because these are all 0 cost stamina. This is the only thing that costs stamina. Yeah, okay. Oh, you also reflected 3 debuffs, so immediately as we shredded our debuffs and put them on them, we just got them back. Not bad. Very bursty build. We almost took a loss. I'm going to say here we buy the heart and we roll for bag space. I would also like the lamp. We just can't put it on the weapon I would like to put it on. So we're not going to buy it. There's a squirrel archer. That's kind of massive. We also have a 4 cost every 5 mana gained. We gain 4 armor. We have 3 sources of mana, make that 4. You never know. This could proc and give us 4 mana. This could give us 3 armor, which would give us 7 armor, and then this would be able to consume that 7 armor to give us plus 27 damage. Yeah. So we buy this and we put it in the armor. Can't put the heart container in. I would like a squirrel archer. Squirrel archers are kind of nutty. Steal a random buff on hit. Triggers 15% faster for each pet or food. And because we have the big bowl of treats, it has a 20% chance to trigger all of your pets twice. Sorry, all your pets have a 20% chance to activate twice, which is currently just Shelly. So we wouldn't mind getting a squirrel archer and putting it right here. That way, and then building the food around it. That way it would gain a lot of attack speed, which means we'll just be stealing loads of random buffs. I think we send it and we keep these 2 locked. Oh, we've got a pineapple. Almost misclicked that and didn't lock it in time. This gives us a spike and heals for 4 every 3.3 seconds. We want spikes, so this goes faster. So yes, we want the pineapple. Alright, we want these 3 things. We don't care about goo. We need bag space, man. Double squirrel archer. Hero longsword. They've all got crit chance. We probably just get melted here. You need a way of ramping damage. You also have the big ball of treats not hitting anything, but letting all of your pets trigger twice. Or have a 20% chance to trigger twice. Shocked we won that. I think the only reason why we won that is because you are not touching the 3 food items. So you would have had loads more healing off the banana. 4.9 seconds as opposed to 2.25, which is what you probably would have been on. Maybe 2.36 or something, because we have a heat. And, well, you've got a bit of heat as well. But yeah, this is basically a 5-second cooldown when it could have been half that. Same with the carrot, cleansing some debuffs. Blueberries giving them more mana, which would have given them more luck, which would have given them more crit. So this ideally should have been hitting all 3 foods. Oh my goodness, we've gained another acorn collar. Is that filthy? Is that disgusting? I mean, it is. I kind of want this. What's more important? Squirrel Archer? No, we're not doing Squirrel Archer. We're going to go a second acorn. We're also going to grab the pineapple, and now we desperately need bag space. That is not the best bag space in the world. It's actually kind of terrible bag space, I'm not going to lie. I think we buy this and we put it here. We put the pineapple here, blueberries here, right? So you touch 2 foods. We could sacrifice the 25% cooldown and do that as well. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I would like this gemstone very much, so I'm going to sell the box of riches here for 3. We're going to buy this gemstone, but not socket it anywhere just yet. We have another small pink, another small red, so we can combine all these gems. Is this where we go? Pink, pink, red, red. Probably like that instead. So we give them less healing. Everything is touching. I would like another fanny pack here to spin that bow around and get another acorn collar in. But we don't have the bag space for it. We don't really have the gold for it either. There's bag space. There's a second Shelly. Ooh, do we want the heart container still? I mean, I do want the heart container still. I'm not going to lie. We could spin that around. The acorn collar would have to go up 1. That doesn't actually work. Unless we put the bow here. Double acorn collar like so. Right? Blueberries don't fit in anymore. We could sacrifice 2 luck and get another blueberry in, just so a bit of food goes quicker. And we gain more mana quicker, which means we're going to gain more luck quicker. We can leave the gems exactly how they all are, just so they all merge together and do their thing. We want this. Not fussed about this, however. So we sell that for 1. This only sells for 1 as well. I think we do both of those things. Keep the heart container, keep the star. We get a potion next turn for another Shelly. And we grab bag space next turn to go here. Alright, let's send it. We probably should have kept the Lucky Clover, I'm not going to lie. You've got a ginormous spear. You've also got Pandemonium, so every time food triggers we get poisoned. We are stripping our poison and we won. That is crazy to me. Absurd! Happy days. You go in there to merge. You can stay in the weapon for lifesteal. Bag slot goes in. Would like this to go in. It doesn't need to hit anything, but this could hit it, and so could Shelly. Or sorry, the shell. We could take you out. I don't want to move that across though. Unless we did that, we move the pineapple down, the carrot there, so you hit 3 foods as opposed to 2. We now need the shell in, and we need a bag slot here for a potion. And you can spin around and not hit the potion. Brilliant. Let's get the potion in. Let's roll for bag space. There's a singular bag space. I mean, we'll take it. We need a fanny pack. There's bag space. There's blueberries. There's also a... Don't need that. Is this where we sell the star? Yeah, we're selling the star, we're buying bag space, we're doing that. Shell can go here, or potion can go here, sorry. Shell can go there, potion there, right? So Shelly hits the potion, we're making a second Shelly. And we've also got some more blueberries, which can go nowhere because we're out of gold. I was going to put them here, but we're out of gold. Happy about that. We're only hitting 3 things. Oh, you could also hit the carrot. So we do that. You now hit 4 things, and the carrot goes faster, which is probably better than blueberries going faster. Because we've got 1 blueberry going faster. Or is this where we do that, and that? Don't get me wrong, the blueberries aren't hitting loads of different foods and stuff, but you can do that as well, right? So you hit 4 foods. And now you hit 1 of every food, or you hit all the foods basically. Every star is covered. You now hit 4 things. I don't think you can hit anything else. No, you hit everything that you can hit, which is perfect. And now, yeah, in this bag, we're only missing 1 spot. So we've got 8 slots in that bag, as you can see, like so. Which again, I'm okay with. We've got a single slot bag here. I don't think we need to do anything with it. Can we do something with the acorn collars so they hit all 3 weapons? Kind of not. We could put them there and there, but then the gloves of haste, or claws of attack, sorry, they don't receive double the benefit. We'd have to put them both like, well, no, they don't hit everything. We'd have to put that bow there and that there. You still don't hit everything. It's fine. Didn't happen. Send it. We'll keep the blueberries for next turn. Let's see how we get on here. Let's see what our weakness is. Because we do start with a chunk of armor. We do have plus healing. They have minus healing, which is good. Our damage is awful. They also have a big spiked shield, which means their weapon usage is slower. They've got a cheese, which is ramping max health. I think we just lose here because we don't have enough damage. Yeah, okay. They ramped way faster than we did. Excalibur 24 to 25. Claws of attack 18 to 19. This never triggered again. But it is giving us loads of spikes, it is giving us loads of luck, and it is giving us loads of mana, so that's okay. 1.27 activator, that's okay by my standards. We also gained an extra 100 health and increased healing by 15% once, but they have 44 spikes, which is kind of crazy. They've only got 2 pineapples as well, giving them spikes. Spike collar gives them 1. That's it. That is crazy amount of spikes. We're a spike build, and they doubled our spikes. There's a second Shelly. So we can move Shelly down, we can move Shelly down. You now hit 2 things, that's fine. We don't need pop, although you are a weapon and a pet. You attack 4% faster for each mana, so you're only going to attack 40% faster. You're a 0 stamina cost usage, and you have a chance to trigger twice. That could be good. Could be good. I think here, we want a fanny pack and put them both like this, which means we could now get pop in, or we could buy a bird. The bird on both the Shellys is okay. I would rather it hit all weapons and went there instead, which we can do. We just move the fanny pack down 1, but then it doesn't hit the Shellys. That would give us more damage, faster debuff cleanse, more spikes, more debuff cleanse, and more random buffs. Yeah, 2 random buffs. So you are going to live there. You come down, Shelly goes there, Shelly goes there. It's absolutely fine, they're both in a fanny pack. Would like to get pop, but we're not going to bother. You don't hit the garlic, which is a bit of a pain, but that's okay. You can go there to make the carrot go faster, and the Jinx is going to hit you, so that is, again, way more mana gain. We'll grab you in the hopes it gives us something we actually care about. It did not. Chance-based effects are more likely to trigger. I mean, that does actually, we do actually care about that. If we put it near the acorn, that's crazy crit chance. We just can't do that because we don't have the bag space. Give me a single? Didn't give me a single. Another pineapple's huge. A garlic's not the worst thing in the world. It does mean we're going to gain 6 armor. Not to mention, if we get some mana, we're going to gain 4 armor, which then gives this a higher % chance to give 27 weapon damage. So that is probably worth buying and just sticking there. It's cheap. We'll reserve the pineapple. I am going to reserve the helmet as well. We're going to roll once more for bag space. Didn't bind it. Do we need this amulet? I mean, again, it would be really good here, because then it basically means that these give like, what is it, 15% more likely to trigger? So it would give us an extra 0.75% crit chance? Maybe? On the Shellys, it means we cleanse more debuffs. On the armor, it means we have a high percent chance to protect our debuffs from the opponent, which we're not doing. On the bowl of treats, it means pets have a higher percent chance to activate. I don't think we need this. I think we sell it. We keep the heart. Let's roll once or twice more. Fanny pack's kind of important. I want that in double Shellys. Although, kind of impossible to do because we've got a 4 slot where the armor is. So that's going to be difficult to get in. But we could we could fanny pack the bird, so the bird goes a bit quicker. Alright, last life. This might be a final game, we'll see. Or final round. Hero longsword, fancy fencing rapier, immunity, loads of armor. Yeah, okay. We are healing a lot. We have 80% increase in healing. We're gaining some empower. Hell yeah! How much did we crit at the end there? 94! And that's because this must have triggered. There. It triggered right here at the 11.82 second mark. How did that trigger? Because we gained 4 armor for the 5 mana gained, and then we gained a singular garlic, so just in time, it procced just as we needed it to. Which is crazy. It's exactly what we needed to happen. I mean, the odds of that, pretty slim. I'm happy about that. That's a good win. I thought we'd lose to them. We can gain +8 ranking right now, which I think is a lie. Or we can get +3 or +13, depending on if we win every game or if we lose every game. I am going to do survival mode. I think the build is okay. It has absolute room to improve, but I think it's doing alright at the moment. So, I would like the helmet. I would like the fanny pack. We buy the fanny pack first. You make a bit of everything go quicker, but I don't know where we'd put you to gain the gold value. I mean, just there would kind of work, actually. Interesting. And then we can put a Shally and 1 fanny pack each. And then we just need an item at the bottom to tip it over the edge. I think it's going to have to go where we've just looked if we want to buy that for 10. It does make the armor go quicker, it makes the lamp go quicker, it makes the heart go quicker. More stuns, which means more spikes. It means girl power goes quicker, which is more rejuvenation and more damage. And it also makes the big bowl of treats go quicker, which means all the food goes quicker, which means we should survive for longer. So we would need to put both of these in a single fanny pack like so. Oh, it does mean that our debuffs, doesn't matter. You go there, and then we just need to put something in that 1 slot, which is worth a lot of gold. But we're probably not going to find a single slot. And we are probably not going to find... yeah, that kind of sucks right now. Unless we move you up 1, which I don't want to do. You could then go up 1, you could go up 1, you could go up 1. That still doesn't help us. Is that worth enough? Oh my god, it's not even worth enough. Holy moly. So we'd have to take out the carrot and put the carrot there, right? It's still not worth enough. Oh no, mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. The only alteration we could do here is move the lamp up 1. You come down 1. Like so. And then... oh, that's a bit tricky. We could move the lamp here. I don't think that's going to work. You could go there. They would have to go across one. You can go across one which hits all weapons. You could go there. You could go there. So now all weapons are getting hit. Lamp's hitting the thingamajiggy still. That's all okay. Blueberries can go back there. You are still hitting the carrot. Garlic can go up there. That actually kind of worked out really well. And now we've got 40 plus gold. What does Nico do when we have 40 plus gold? For over 20 gold, so if we have 21 gold worth of items, we have a 15% chance to resist critical hits. Pretty good. And when we have 41 or more gold, godly and unique items trigger 15% faster. So as I say, the armor, the lamp, the bowl of treats, the stun skill, the girl power skill, and the heart container are all going to go 15% faster. This no longer hits both the Shellies, but that just means we have a 16% chance to not protect debuffs from the opponent from being cleansed. We are putting debuffs on the opponent, so thinking about it, this should be touching Shelly. Or Shellies. But it is what it is. So we're just going to have to do that. That's fine. Keep the helmet. If we find a corrupted crystal, that would be ideal. Keep the pineapple. We'll probably put it up here somewhere. If possible, when we get some more bag slots. I don't see where else we put that. Probably where the garlics are, then move the garlics up or something. But yeah. Keep the pineapple, keep the helmet. We don't need another heart container. We don't need another lamp. We don't need a goober. Let's send it. We'll keep our 3 gold. Lots of vampirism. We just get annihilated by this build immediately. Oh, they don't have crit chance. What? Why is... I mean, we die immediately because all the vampiric potions kill me. Why is this here and not where the lucky pig is to make these have 100% crit chance? I can't believe we lost to such a garbage build. And what did loads of damage to me? I'm guessing it was the vampiric potions, right? There, it all hits me for 30. So they crit me for 60 damage. Which doesn't make any sense. Because they crit me for 30 damage apiece. They're meant to hit 15 magic damage of 100% lifesteal. But both of your weapons, if you move the lucky pig away and put the acorn collar there, would have meant that your weapons have 55% crit chance and they're dealing 6 to 55 damage, or 6 to 52 damage, sorry, 9 to 55, which means these would crit for way more than 30 damage. So you would have destroyed me a lot quicker. I mean, you'd still destroyed me, but they would have died a lot quicker had they put that in the correct place. Want the helmet, want the pineapple, bag space is always nice. Let's roll for a fanny pack or a different bag. We don't see it. There's a 2. Ooh, we can't fit that in anywhere. We could put it here, but things lose fanny packs, so I don't think we care about that. This is probably where we don't want to put in... I mean, it's going to have to go like that, right? Which is bad, because, I mean, that's probably better. You don't touch 3 or 4 foods anymore. You touch 2. You touch 2. Jinx is hitting both. I think that's probably a better play. Until we get a 4 slot or a 3 slot up top. Can't get the helmet in. That kind of sucks. Don't need any of that. I'm going to sell the garlic and roll once more. There's a 3 slotter. Ideal. So we can then move this up 1, move the garlic in. You hit 2 foods, you hit 3 foods. And the helmet can also probably fit in somewhere. Yeah, we send it. I don't know how good this is going to go. Or how well it's going to go. Goo build with Flame Whip. Lots of duplication, so you're a bit of a heat build. Depending on how much heat they gain, we could win this. They are taking, what, 20 plus damage every time they hit me. That invulnerability from the lantern saved their lives. No, we smashed him. Yeah, okay. 100 plus damage on claws of attack because of the lamps triggered. Again, it must have triggered some point to give us the extra damage. I don't know when that triggered exactly. There. Oh, we still had loads of armor left, so yeah, that was fine. Okay. buy the 3 slot, we dump it here. I'm going to say you go up, you go across, so you hit 3 foods, you hit 2. Ooh, but then you're not being hit by Jinx. So we're going to do that instead, and the helmet can go here. Would like another corrupted crystal, but we only have 1 round left to survive, so we can't even craft it. So let's have a roll and see what we can get. Don't need any of this, we have nowhere to put any of it. I mean, I guess a coal in the weapon could be good. Might as well. Don't need any of that, although we could have bought this and then got the crown in. We can't afford the crown anyway. Can't get a banana in. Although we could. With a 4 slot. It just means we have 1 less bag space. So if we did that, you would go here. Banana would go here, here, and here. And then we'd have 1 bag space remaining, which means we can't get the helmet in. And that's all our gold. So we don't do that. We do what we're doing here. This is where we get a singular bag slot. A Walrus Tusk would be cool, so we gain an extra spike. We do need a single bag slot now, however. And we're not going to be able to afford one because it's not going to be on sale. We could sell this. This does not allow us to get another gem. And we can't even fit this in. So I guess we just sell it and then we send. I think a garlic's probably better than the Walrus Tusk. This is a very expensive build. Lots of scrolls, lots of devouring spheres, so they're going to gain loads of vampirism. You're going to ramp in damage, you're going to hit me quite hard when you gain mana. Cupcake Goob to gain loads of max health, but you're not going to heal as lot, or a lot, because we've put on minus 25% heal reduction. We did win that, I'm happy about that. We had 80% heal amplification, so right at the end, what was our Shelly's healing us for? Bananas are healing us for 7, which is nice. Oh my god, this takes forever. Shelly's were healing us for 72. Crazy. Yeah, okay. They look pretty strong here, to be fair. They're blind, again, using these sort of scrolls. Every 2.5 seconds. Items trigger 10% faster, which are both the healing books and the other scrolls. So these are just going to ramp in cooldown recovery. Inflicting blind to yourself is fine because this weapon, on a miss, gives you 3 luck. On a hit, it consumes 3 luck to gain 3 damage. But Mana Thirst has 100% accuracy, so that's one of those. I don't really understand why this has infinite accuracy, unless the accuracy is like 400% or something. But yeah, so Mana Thirst with this build works out really well because this always hits. Every time they gain 30 mana, it deals 10 magic damage with 100% lifesteal. But not a lot of healing because the healing was reduced, and that's because we had the gemstone for 25%. You would have had 30% healing increase somewhere. Oh no, we don't have the helmet. So it is just they have no plus healing. We just reduce their healing by 25. We have 80% heal amplification. So again, we just out healed them. Yeah, that was a good end. Good round. Plus 12 in platinum. I'm happy about that.